So let me start by asking you this. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be in a plane crash and live to tell about it? Have you ever wondered what goes through your mind in those moments before impact? Have you ever wondered what it's like rushing to that exit, waiting to get out, and then what goes through your mind while you stand awaiting rescue, still not knowing what the ultimate outcome is going to be? My name is Casey Jones. I was in seat 7A that day, January 15th, on USAirways Flight 1549. And today I want to share with you a story of life, love, and hope, and talk to you about what I went through that day, and also talk to you about some of the lessons that I've learned and some of the great things that have happened as a result of this absolutely amazing experience. Silent is this room right now without me talking. It was unbelievable, because it was as if we were all trying to will the plane to fly at that point. We knew something was wrong, but we didn't want to believe it, and we couldn't confirm it. So as we're beginning our descent, I was just thinking, why doesn't he fire the right engine? I said it to Joe. He looked at me, and I'll tell you, his eyes were there was fear and panic in his eyes, as I'm sure there were in mine, because we both fly enough that we know something was wrong. We continued our descent, and at a point shortly after I'd asked Joe that question, the captain said, "Brace for impact." That was when I knew we were going to crash. I'm sorry. At that point, I pulled out my cell phone. I had to make that "I love you" call. I had to let my family know how important they were. But my cell phone had a password. And my hands were shaking, and I couldn't get the password punched in. I had one chance. I was going to call Judy. I knew I couldn't get her because she was on a plane at the same time, flying with my 8-year-old son from Washington to Buffalo so he could see snow for the first time and see relatives. As I tried to punch in that password and failed, I knew that I could not try it again. I had one chance and I blew it. And at that point, I could only hope she knew how much I loved her. They got rescued. Right wing is empty. Now it's my turn. I'm the last one on the left wing. Boat pulls up. Ladder's right there. In my mind, that wing is iced over. And as I go to step, and I've got my life jacket on, and I go to step, and I slip off the wing, and I go in the river. However, on the way down, I have this relative reassurance that I'm wearing a life jacket. So I'll just bob around here and grab on and go up. But when I get to shoulder depth in the water, the life jacket pops off over my head. You know those safety briefings I mentioned earlier? They tell you about this little strap that you're supposed to hook. That's a very important step. So two things went through my mind. One of them went through my mind right then, and that was, and I will tell you this is exactly what I thought, underwater in the Hudson River, I'm not going out like this. I didn't just survive a plane crash to drown. Because now, I didn't think about it then, but now I look at it and I go, I could see what my family put on that tombstone, huh? He should have read the directions. On that day, on January 15th, Captain Sullenberger told us, brace for impact. I've just asked you to embrace for impact, and I want to guarantee you this, it'll change your life. Thank you. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.